Hi, I'm Vivek. And I make videos. Before making videos, I was stuck in an infinite loop of scrolling, eating, sleeping, and repeating the same shit every single day. And once in a while, I was getting chill. So, the topic for today is why do you have no clarity in life? And why do you struggle with social media and all the shit? And why does time seem like running in the speed of light? We'll discuss everything. So make sure you watch till the end. I have my own solution that I employed. And now I'm running a business, running a YouTube channel and everything. We're doing the same thing that I was used to doing in the past.
Why does time seem to be flying at the speed of light? So the simplest reason to it is, of course, you have no life. Like we all know, have no life. We just watch social media, sleep, eat, and repeat the same. A more complex reason for it will be Einstein's theory of relativity. You might have known that time is relative. It depends on the circumstances. Eat, sleep, and repeat. And when our brain gets adjusted to this routine, we start doing this over and over and over again. And once we get fixed to it, there's no factor of time involved, which makes us feel like the time is running faster than ever. This is the reason why 2020 was 5 years ago, and we don't even know. Like, if you ask me what were you doing in 2022 first May or something like that, I won't be able to answer. So that's what I wanted to discuss. Firstly, that time is running fast just because we are not using it as efficiently as we have to. That's what you need to realize. Like, time is not waiting for you, neither it is for me, not for anyone else. You have to question, like, how the hell is Elon making billions and normal man in, like, China is making some bucks to just live? You have to question your mind this way. To find out the answer, I dived deep into, like, time and productivity, started reading books like Atomic Habit. Nowadays, what I find is people don't have clarity. So the question is, how do you get clarity in life? How to make your life clear and more feasible in order to live? Like, if you are running out of time or you're just losing out, I suggest you to form a list of the habits you do throughout the day. Like, for example, when I was scrolling all day, I had a habit of waking up and scrolling and then getting fresh and getting back to my phone again. So how do I resolve that? So first of all, I identified the problem. The problem was that my phone was always with me, which means I can use it whenever I wanted. So first thing I did was identify the problem, then solved it. I stopped using phone as much as possible by disabling the app, for example. There are certain ways to not make your mobile come in between by simple tweaks. Once I had enough time for implementing new stuff, I started making new habits, forming new habits. So I started off by book reading. First day I only read one page. It it won't take you long, like more than 2 minutes, but it is a cue for you to start something new. For example, I started book reading. I read one page only on the first day. You might be wondering, what the fuck is one page? It's nothing. But trust me, one page is quite enough for you to get into the rhythm and start actually reading book. By the way, I am actually reading about 40 pages a day now. So I've came quite far by just starting out with one page. Hey, it's me again, recording after quite a while. Clarity is one of the most important things that you have. If you have clarity, you can conquer worlds. What I've seen so far is most of the people lack in clarity itself. I want you to do this thing. Wake up in the morning, get a book, write down every possible thing you want to achieve. Make three to four brackets. First one should be finances, second one should be personal, third one should be physical, and fourth one should be occasional. Associate all of them with some goals. Like, if you want to get shredded or get big, you need to go to gym. So how do you go to gym? You sign up for an account first in the gym, and then let's say you started working out for 5 minutes a day. You start off by chest diff or something like that. Uh, let's say you started working out at like 6 p.m. Then you work out at till like 6 5. That is a great way to start something. Uh, 5 minutes might not seem enough, but it's enough to get you started in doing some habit. Moving on, how do you get more clarity on the work you do? Is your work working out or not? Measuring result is one of the most important and motivating things in life. The thing is, if you are working out for 2 minutes a day, you cannot get long. You cannot go long for it. So you need to increase day by day. So increase and implementation is the most important part. Increase by 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, but just make it something bigger. Increase sets, etc. That is the most important part. Incrementation plus implementation combined with consistency equals success. And there's a feedback loop. Success comes back to implementation, and the cycle goes on and on. There's this concept that I've learned in business school actually, that is the cycle of a business. Let's say this is a flat line. Most of the business owners or anyone who's starting out new habit thinks like the success path will go like this, straight, but it's not like that. Actual path is this is a straight line. Let's call it a baseline or y-axis. First, you have full motivation to start up something. That means you have uninformed optimism. You have optimism in you, which goes like, "Oop, you are on the top of the world. You think you can achieve everything." Then suddenly, life started hitting you back. You go down, 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 and right at this point, you have informed pessimism, which is demotivation, lack of control, lack of habit formation. And you might think you are going to go up from here, but no, there's still a part. Boop. This is called the valley of despair. Here is the most bottom part of your success. I mean, there's nothing below this. You might think like, I need to give up, it's not working out, but that's the lowest of the lowest point. If you still keep hustling and working hard, start to see some success. There comes informed optimism, which is controlled motivation. You know you are going to be succeeding in this. You don't have negatives and etc. And then finally, there's success. This is our baseline. That's success there. That's the cycle of success. It's not a perfect world to go like this. It's going to be up and down and up and down. You need to realize that life is not easy. Life is hard. The most important part is getting clarity in life. That's what I was seeking for so far, and I've found my clarity. I want you to find yours too. Thank you.